Hello students, how are you? I hope you all are fit and fine. So dear students, let us continue with chapter 4 from the diary of Anne Frank, written by Anne Frank herself in your first flight. So dear students, it is a revision. Already in online classes we have gone through this chapter, and videos are also on the YouTube. And once again I am going to explain in the same way as I explained the first time. Okay, so please be very attentive. During revision I have decided to explain each and every line in the same way as I have explained the first time. Okay, so let us begin without any delay. Today we are going to start from page number 50. So you all are requested to take out your book and open it at page number 50. As of now we have seen that this story is about a girl, Anne Frank, and Anne Frank has written this story herself. As of now we have seen that Anne Frank had no friends, that is why she decided to write a diary. And we also read about Anne Frank, where did she belong, and what happened, how they had to go to concentration camp. All these we have already discussed in the last video. So before beginning reading and explanation, let me write some words and their meaning from this page. Then I'll start reading and explanation. Page number 50. Liable. First word is liable. Liable means likely to do something. Likely to do something. Enhance means improve something. Enhance means improve something. Musings means thought. Already yesterday in my video I discussed these words. So those which I have discussed in my last video, I am not going to discuss those words once again. So you can watch my last video for those words. Okay. So liable means likely to do something. Enhance means improve something. So let us begin from page number 50. Let me put it more clearly, since no one will believe that a 13-year-old girl is completely alone in the world. Further, Anne Frank says that she wants to make it more clear, as no one could believe that a girl of 13 years was living alone. And I'm not. She said, I'm not alone. I have loving parents and a 16-year-old sister. Further, she says that she had loving parents and a 16-year-old sister, and there are about 30 people I can call friends. So she had 30 people whom she could call friends. I have a family, loving aunts and a good home. She had a family and loving aunts and she was having good home. No, on the surface I seem to have everything. She said, on the surface I had everything except my one true friend. So what she was lacking, she did not have a true friend. All I think about what I am with friends is having a good time. So she was thinking about having a good time with her friends. As she had 40 members in the family whom she could call friends, she had loving parents, but there was no one whom she could confide, whom she could share the secret with. I can't bring myself to talk about anything but ordinary everyday things. So I can't bring myself to talk about anything but ordinary everyday things. We don't seem to be able to get any closer, and that's the problem. But she found no one too closer that she could discuss her secrets. There was no one who was so closer whom she could discuss her secrets. Maybe it's my fault and we don't confide in each other. Further, she said, maybe it was her fault that he could not believe anyone whom she could share the secrets. Confide means to tell personal things privately to a person that you trust. In any case, that's just how things are, and unfortunately they are not liable to change. Further, she said, so this way the things were going on and they were not going to change. Something which is not going to liable, likely to do something. Okay, so these things she wanted to change. Unfortunately, but they are not changing. They are same. She tried to change. She tried to make her best friend, but she was unable to do. This is why I started a diary. So that is why, this is the reason she decided to write a diary. As she had no friends in her family, there were 40 people whom loving parents whom she could talk, but she could not confide anyone, as she was not having any good friends whom she could trust. So that is why she, considering the diary her friend, she decided to write a diary. To enhance the image of this long awaited friend in my imagination. So to improve something, to improve this image of long awaited friend, as she was waiting for a good friend since long. So the image of a friend was in her mind. So to fulfill that need of a good friend, considering diary her good friend, she decided to write diary. I don't want to jot down the facts in this diary the way most people would do, but I want the diary to be my friend, and I am going to call this friend Kitty. Further, she said, Anne did not want to write the diary in a traditional way as the people write the diary. She did not want to write the diary in that way. She considered the diary her friend, and she was going to write each and everyone in the diary, in her diary. She wanted to share all the secrets with her diary. and she gave a name to her diary. It was Kitty. Now here are some questions for oral comprehension which were discussed many times. So once again I am just reading out the questions. Question number 1. What makes writing in a diary a strange experience for Anne Frank? Why does Anne want to keep a diary? Why did Anne think she could confide more in a diary than in people? So what makes writing in a diary a strange experience? So let us read out and try to find out answers to these questions. Since no one would understand a word of my stories to Kitty, if I were to plunge right in, I had better provide a brief sketch of my life, much as I dislike doing so. Since no one would understand a word in my stories, further, Anne writes that no one could understand a word of her stories to Kitty if I were to plunge right in. Plunge means to go into. If I go into it directly. Plunge means to go into. I had better provide a brief sketch of my life, much as I dislike doing so. So further she said that she should start writing a diary with the sketch of her background. First, she should write about herself briefly. She should provide a brief sketch of her life. My mother, the most adorable father I have ever seen. My father, the most adorable father I have ever seen, didn't marry my mother until I was 36 and she was 25. Further, she said that her father was the adorable father, the most lovable person. So her father was the lovable person, the most lovable person, and she had never seen such a person. So this way she is admiring her father. Her father didn't get marry her mother until he was 36 and she was 25. My sister Margot was born in Frankfurt in Germany in 1926. Then Anne's sister Margot was born in Frankfurt in Germany in 1926. I was born on 12th June 1929 and Anne Frank was born on 12th June 1929. I lived in Frankfurt until I was 4. So until Anne was 4, she was living in Frankfurt. My father immigrated to Holland in 1933. And Anne's father, he immigrated means went to settle. Immigrated. Immigrated means went to settle. So her father went to settle in Holland in 1933. My mother, Edith Hollander Frank, went with him to Holland in September, and then Anne's mother joined her father in the month of September in 1929. while Margot and I were sent to Aachen to stay with our grandmother, while Anne Frank and Margot, they were sent to live with their grandmother. Margot went to Holland in December and I followed in February. Then Margot went to Holland to her parents in December, while Anne Frank went there in February. When I was plunked down on the table as a birthday present for Margot, and she was plunked down. Plunked down means threw down. It is given here, put down in a casual way. Okay, so Anne was put down at the birthday, at the table as a birthday gift for Margot. I started right away at the Montessori nursery school. At that point, Anne Frank started at the Montessori nursery school. I stayed there until I was 6, and she, Anne Frank, stayed there with her parents until she was 6, at which time I started in the first form. Then she stayed in Montessori nursery until she was 6. Then when she entered first grade, she changed the school. In the 6th form, my teacher was Mrs. Couperus. So in 6th class, the name of her teacher was Mrs. Couperus, the headmistress. At the end of the year, we were both in tears as we said a heartbreaking farewell. So they both bade each other a heartbreaking farewell at the end of the day, and both were in tears. In the summer of 1941, Grandma fell ill and had to have an operation, so my birthday passed with little celebration. So in the summer of 1941, Grandma fell ill and had to have an operation, and she had to undergo an operation. So her birthday passed with little celebration. Grandma died in January 1942. No one knows how often I think of her and still love her. So here Anne Frank tells us that she used to love her grandmother very much. This birthday celebration in 1942 was intended to make up for the other, and Grandma's candle was lit along with the rest. So along with the rest candle, one candle for Grandma's, as her grandma passed away, so one candle was lit for her also. The 4 of us are still doing well, and that brings me to the present day of 20th June 1942. So both for her parents and she and her sister Margot, both 4 were doing well, and thus she reached at this point June 20, 1942, and the solemn dedication of my diary. And it was a solemn means serious. It was a serious or grave. Solemn means serious or grave. Okay. So it was a serious dedication for her diary. So now thus she reached on this date 20th June 1942, which was a serious dedication for her of her diary. Now oral comprehension. Why does Anne provide a brief sketch of her life? As she mentions that no one could understand what she was writing, so that is why she decided to start with the brief character sketch of her life, as she did not want to write the diary the way people used to write. So what tells you that Anne loved her grandmother? So when it was her 4th birthday, so an extra candle was lit at the name of her grandmother, for her grandmother. It shows that she would love her grandmother too much. Now, page number 52. So here, students, we can see that at this point Anne has started writing her diary. So what did she write first? As you can see, the date Saturday 20 June 1942. Dear Kitty, our entire class is quacking in its boots. And starts writing. In the beginning she writes, Dear Kitty. She addresses her diary as Kitty. Dear Kitty, our entire class is quaking in its boot. So her entire class was shaking with fear and nervousness. The reason, of course, is the forthcoming meeting in which the teachers decide who will move up to the next form and who will be kept back. So what was the reason why was everyone very much you can say excited, why they were very much nervous? Okay, so the reason was that their result was going to announce. For their result they were very much excited, they were very much nervous. And no one knew that who is going to pass and who is going to stay in the same class. Half the class is making bets. Jean and I laugh ourselves silly at the two boys behind us, Cian and Jacques, who have staked their entire holiday savings on their bet. So Jean, here it is the name of a boy. Jean and I laugh ourselves, either the name of a boy or the name of a girl. So Jean and Anne Frank, they were laughing themselves silly at the two boys behind us, because the two boys who were sitting behind them, Cian and Jacques, they were putting on bets and they spent her all savings in putting on their bets. From morning to night, you are going to pass. So from morning to night they were just saying that you are going to pass. No, I am not. So one of them used to say you are going to pass, and other one was responding that no, I am not. Yes, you are. No, I am not. Even G.S. pleading glances and my angry outburst can't calm them down. So even Jean, the friend of Anne, she used to stop them, but they were not stopping. Okay, even the outburst means sudden expression of strong feeling. Even the sudden expression of strong feeling of Anne Frank could not stop them, could not calm them down. If you ask me, there are so many dummies that about a quarter of the class should be kept back. So if you ask Anne Frank, she says that according to her, so here Dummies means, persons of low intelligence. Let me rub it, then write. Dummies means persons of low intelligence. So there were so many weak students in Anne Frank's class, so that about a quarter of the class should be kept back, and according to her, 1/4 of the class was going to stay back, were going to stay in the same class. But teachers are the most unpredictable creatures on earth. But further she added that the teachers are the most unpredictable creatures on the earth. No one can predict about the teachers. So that is why we are not sure that what would be our result. I am not so worried about my girlfriends and myself. So further she added that she was not so worried about her girlfriends and herself. We will make it. She was sure that she as well as her friends would make it. The only subject I am not sure about in maths, the only subject in which she was not sure, it was maths. Anyway, all we can do is wait. So what they had to do, they had to wait only. Until then we keep telling each other not to lose heart. So until then they were just telling each other that they should not lose their heart. I get along pretty well with all my teachers. So she further tells us that she had a good relationship with all her teachers. There are nine of them, 7 men and 2 women. There were 9 teachers, out of which 7 men and 2 women. Mr. Keesing, the old Fozzie means an old-fashioned person who teaches maths, was annoyed with me for ages because I talked so much. So our maths teacher, Mr. Keesing, who was annoyed with him because she was talking too much. She used to talk too much in the class. After several warnings, he assigned me extra homework. After giving several warnings, Mr. Keesing used to assign an extra homework for her. An essay on the subject, a chatterbox. Then when she used to talk a lot, then Mr. Keesing would assign her to write an essay on chatterbox. A chatterbox. Who can you write about that? I would worry about that later, I decided. I jotted down the title in my notebook, tucked it under my bag, and tried to keep quiet. So after she received that homework, she wrote down the title in her notebook and kept the notebook inside her bag and sat quietly. Okay, so this is all about today's class, dear students. So what we have discussed during revision in these 2 videos, so please watch the revision videos and attempt all the questions, practice extra questions also which you are being given for practice. So thank you students for watching this video. See you tomorrow.